Sometimes in Schoology, you want students to respond to a single question or prompt, and you don't mind or even maybe prefer that they're able to see, review, and comment on other students' thoughts and ideas. In this case, you'll want to use a Schoology discussion board. First, you need to navigate to the appropriate course in Schoology and make sure that you're on the Materials tab. Then you'll click Add Materials and choose Add Discussion. When the box appears, you'll need to give your discussion board a title, the box, and then in the description box, you'll want to type the question or directions and insert any content that's relevant to completing the assignment. Remember that you can use the Insert Content button to pull in images or items from your Google Drive or even from YouTube, or you can use the attachment buttons down here at the bottom to add attachments, links, items from your Google Drive, and even record audio or video. Once you've finished entering your prompt or question, you'll need to give the discussion board a due date. And note that you can also set the time that it's due. Remember that doing this does not lock the discussion board to prevent students from responding after this date. Instead, it tells them they must respond by this particular date and time. If you plan to grade the assignment, you want to check the Enable Grading button and select a grading category. As with any assignment with a discussion board, you can choose whether you'd like to use the traditional numeric grading scale, or you can select a rubric that you would like to use if you have any created. Down here at the bottom, under the Options tab, you can choose the three dots to individually assign the discussion board to specific students by clicking the three dots and then typing the student's name in the Assign To space. You can also lock the discussion board to prevent further responses. If you click this lock button, you have a few options. You can choose to lock on a specific date and time, or you can choose to lock now. So if you were going in retroactively after students were finished responding, this would be how you would stop them from being able to continue responding when you're done. As with any assignment, you have the Publish and Unpublish button. And the only other really important button here is this one with the stoplight. This is different. This isn't under most assignments, but this, as you can see, allows members to see others' responses before participating. In order to activate it, you want to click it so that it is turned on. This means that in order for a student to see what other students have said, they first have to post something themselves. So when it's lit up, it's turned on. When it's grayed out, it's turned off, meaning that they can see anyone's responses as soon as they open the discussion board. When you're ready to go, you press Create, and it will generate your discussion board. When you open the discussion board, so I'm going to scroll down to open it, you will see the same thing that your students see. So this is what it will look like to students. And in this Write a Comment space, this is where they type their response. They have text editing features. They can also insert content, so they could insert a link to a website, for example, and they can add attachments. So they could add documents, they could add links to websites, they could add items from their Google Drive, or they could respond with an audio recording. When they're ready to go, they press Post, and the response appears below. That's all there is to creating discussion boards. Hope this was helpful.